guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to take a look at this free-to-play STR metal cooler right here. So there are 6 metal coolers that are getting awakenings, right? One of them is going to EZA right away. I believe the 5 typing, because right, one of them is just called metal cooler. That's the one we're looking at today. And then they have 5 different metal coolers for, you know, each of the typings, EGL, Tech, Int, STR, Physical. And then in their name, it's like Metal Cooler AGL, Metal Cooler Tech. Like, that's actually in their name, right? So they're different named characters, so that you could build a full Metal Cooler team. Now, whereas I think that the Tech base form cooler is pretty solid, all right? I could see the point of him. I think the Goku and Gohan, you know, they did a pretty good job with that character as well. I could see them being useful in a lot of content. This guy, I don't know. I don't really see what they're going for. He just doesn't seem good enough to me. So he's getting 150% attack and defense start of turn, another 50% attack and defense when attacking, sure. He gives Wicked Bloodline category allies 30% attack and defense and a 10% chance to crit, sure. But then this launches an additional that has a high chance of being a super if all allies in the turn have Metal Cooler in their name. I don't know. I mean, it's like, as far as I'm aware, the Carnival LR is just Metal Cooler. I mean, he better be slot 1, right? Like, let's just get that out of the way. That boy had better damn be slot 1. This Metal Cooler, his super attack effect is 30% attack and defense to extreme class, so he will make the rotation stronger. But man, I just, I don't know. Then his link set right here. So auto regeneration, fusion, deficit boost, brutal beatdown, thirst for conquest, strongest clan in space, shattering limit. Let's look at these. So auto regeneration, this link is busted. This is where like LR Metal Cooler has this, and then, you know, we get some other really good unit to go next to him. Hopefully the AGL Metal Cooler can link with the LR Metal Cooler, because I doubt we're gonna have a, like, this Int LR Metal Cooler is not as good as the AGL one, even though this unit has an EZA and JP. Right, but this is 5% HP regen, 5% damage reduction. I think the damage reduction could matter when, you know, this Metal Cooler is rocking 500k plus defense. And I'm sure that the LR is going to be crazy as well, right? So then the second link here, Fusion. Well, 2 key, 10% attack and defense. Okay, okay. This is deficit boost right here. This is just 20% attack. Okay. And then this one right here, this is just brutal beatdown. Then he has traditional links, brutal beatdown, thirst for conquest, strongest kind of space. But like those first 3 are essentially sort of Metal Cooler links. So again, we're getting 5% HP, 5% damage reduction, 10% attack and defense, and then we have the 20% attack. These are just sort of the, you know, again, Metal Cooler links. So let's see what the guy looks like. This will probably be his best rotation defensively. This is one of the type Metal Coolers right here. You guys can see they link. They share all 7 links, right? So let's see, we get 154k. I mean, he's getting 50% on attack, but I know that this is a free-to-play character, but I'm looking at this guy and I'm just thinking, like, okay, like, if he just, like, stacked defense and then did, like, one other thing. How about a Scouter? Okay, so I think that this Metal Cooler seems fine. What's his damage? 3.64. I'm thinking if this guy did exactly what he does, this is his addition, because the whole rotation is Metal Cooler. This is the guaranteed additional right there. Then Hidden Potential System additional right there. I think if he was stacking defense with each super attack, and then again, he also had a Scouter, I feel like that would be really good. Again, I can hear some people, like, I'll always throw out these ideas and people go, oh, so you just want to give him some of the best, like, you know, abilities in the game. Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes. 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 Yeah, I didn't stutter. You're goddamn right we do, right? Like, again, they give free-to-play Metal Cooler right here, a Scouter. The game doesn't break. It's not, oh my god, dude, Cell Max is fodder, dude. Like, easy. No! Right? Like, this Metal Cooler doesn't just, it's not an auto-win button against, like, Cell Max or Red Zone Broly or something like that, right? I will always maintain that a lot of these free-to-play units could be a little bit better or have clear, defined roles. I mean, it's nice that this Metal Cooler is a support, but you guys, if you guys, you know, watch me a lot, you know I am always saying this about this ability right here. So 30% attack and defense for 1 turn is what he gives. They always give this shit. He's giving defense to the entire rotation on super attack, but let's be real. You're going to be running this guy in slot 3 where it does nothing, right? Like, this should be a 2-turn buff. If this is a 2-turn buff, I feel like that makes this guy quite a bit more interesting, right? Like, if all of a sudden it's like he's not just, you know, buffing the characters on his rotation, he's buffing them on the next rotation as well. I feel like would be really good, right? I don't want Vegeta to lower our defense here. Whew, boy, 99k defense. Calm down, Metal Cooler. Yeah, these, I don't know about the viability of these Metal Coolers, man. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Oh boy, 28k. Calm down. I guess I didn't want to put the showcase Metal Cooler in slot 1 because this Vegeta lowers the defense, right? I did not want to have to deal with that. All right, let's see what we get. 3.64. All right, now I'm about to say one more thing. You guys have heard me say this over and over and over and over and over again. Can you guess what I'm gonna say? Let's cut that damage in half, right? We'll go from 3.6 million to 1.8 million. And then, boom, that's where you give him the defensive stacking, you give him Scouter. Maybe we get a little bit more additional defense as well, right? So he's got 150% attack and even start a turn, 50% attack and defense when attacking. What if, like, you get rid of that 50% attack when attacking, and then we also get, like, 50% defense for, like, 5 turns when he gets hit or something like that, right? Like, now we start getting a bunch of these multiplicative buffs in there, right? That defense can get high. Maybe he could stack, and then, you know, we're cooking. We're cooking at that point, right? I do not... Well, I was going to say I don't hate this Metal Cooler. I think I do. I think I actually do hate this Metal Cooler. I just don't see Carnival LR Metal Cooler. Like, I just don't see him dropping and then us going, oh my god, yeah, now he's this free-to-play Metal Cooler is great. Like, these type Metal Coolers are great. Unless Carnival LR Metal Cooler is like, he gives the entire rotation 50% damage reduction when they're all Metal Cooler or something like that. I guess it's possible. I mean, if we have some bullshit like that coming with LR Metal Cooler, like, sure, right? Like, yeah, man, like, this is all fine. I guess it's hard to make a true assessment until LR Metal Cooler comes out. Because the other thing I want to point out, all of these Metal Cooler units, none of them have 200% leader skills at the moment. This guy, we are not on a 200% leader skill. He does not have one. None of the type Metal Coolers, they do not have one, right? The Dokkan Fest EZA Metal Cooler does not have a 200% leader skill. None of these guys have 200%. So, you know, hopefully LR Metal Cooler, you know, his 200% leader skill. We know he's a Carnival LR, so his leader skill is going to be 200% to one of these categories. So we have Wicked Bloodline, Revived Warrior, Movie Boss, Artificial Life Form. This is Terrifying Conquerors. Yeah, Terrifying Conqueror, Target Goku, Revenge, Corroded Body and Mind, and Accelerated Battle. Dude, Accelerated Battle would go hard as hell. Oh my god. If this was his 200, could you, look at this. Could you imagine if this is his 200? There's no way, right? Like, this would be so crazy. Accelerated Battle as a 200%. He'll probably be like Wicked Bloodline, or Artificial Life Form or something. Wicked Bloodline seems very possible. Just an outright 200% lead to Wicked Bloodline. I could see it. Alright, so what are we at in terms of defense? 159k. Again, remember, he's getting 30%, not just for himself, but for the whole rotation. And then he's also getting the 50% when attacking. But it's not high enough for me, for my liking. You know, characters' standards are just too high now. Now, of course, they don't want all these characters to go dominate a lot of content. We got him up to 4 million, huh? With Garlic Jr. support. The STR type Metal Cooler, he does give a little bit of support as well. Okay, well, there was this Metal Cooler. I don't know, man. I don't really see where he's helping. Like, would I recommend players bring this guy into, like, a Super Battle Road stage? Like, I don't know. Maybe, like, eventually we'll get, like, a Corroded Body and Mind Super Battle Road stage, and you just want to trot out the full Metal Cooler team, maybe it can work. I mean, certainly if they're all perfectly linking, you know, they're all going to have damage reduction links and healing links, and, you know, they're going to have all of these different types of abilities, sure, but I would say I'm a little bit down on this free-to-play Metal Cooler. All of the Metal Coolers, to me, so far are a disappointment. Whereas I think the Part 1 units, the Goku and Gohan exchange character, and then the Tech Base Form Cooler, I like what they did. I feel like they at least did good with them, right? The Cooler is a support that is stacking, which is good. The Goku and Gohan have, again, all these different abilities: dodge, seal, heal, stun, right? They're doing all that type of stuff, guard. So, like, that's good. Whereas this Metal Cooler is just, like, generic, like, oh, haha, let's give him a 3 million attack stat and 250k defense. Yahoo, right? Like, awesome, man. That's so good. So, let me know what you guys think of this free-to-play Metal Cooler. Was I a little harsh? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not harsh enough. They could have did better by my boy Metal Cooler. We'll see. I'm sure LR Metal Cooler will be like the best unit in the game, though, so we'll see. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.